Hello, everyone. This is Reverend Leah here with New Thought Northern Colorado Center for Spiritual Living. So glad to be with you today. I hope this finds you well. Every Tuesday, Thursday, we come together for some inspiration. I read a passage from an inspiring teacher or author, and we do a little prayer, a little affirmation, some questions to reflect on. Today's topic is the key to creating what we desire. I've been listening lately to Abraham Hicks. I listened to them years and years and years ago, and I found them recently on YouTube and started listening to them again, and just so enjoy Abraham Hicks if you're not familiar with them. And so I pulled out this book from my bookshelf, which I've had for a long time. It's Ask and It Is Given, Learning to Manifest Your Desires by Esther and Jerry Hicks. And so we're going to read a passage from this book today. Once you understand that your thoughts equal your point of attraction and that the way you feel indicates your level of allowing or resisting, you now hold the key to creating anything that you desire. It is not possible for you to consistently feel positive emotion about something and have it turn out badly, just as it is not possible for you to consistently feel bad about something and have it turn out well. For the way you feel will tell you if you are allowing your natural well-being or not. Although there is no source of sickness, you may offer thoughts that disallow the natural flow of your wellness, just as you may offer thoughts that disallow the natural flow of your abundance. Although there is no source of poverty, well-being is constantly making its way to you. And if you have not learned thoughts that show it or restrict it, slow it or restrict it, you are experiencing it in all areas of your life. It does not matter where you currently stand in relationship to anything you desire. By paying attention to the way you feel and by directing your thoughts to better feeling thoughts, you can again achieve vibrational harmony with the well-being that is natural to you. Remember, as extensions of pure, positive, non-physical energy, the more in vibrational harmony you are with you, the better you feel. For example, when you are appreciating something, you are in a vibrational match to who you really are. When you love someone or yourself, you are a vibrational match to who you really are. But if you are finding fault with yourself or another, you are, in that moment, offering a vibration that does not match who you really are. And the negative emotion you feel is your indicator that you have introduced a vibration of resistance and that you are no longer in the state of allowing your pure connection between the physical you and the non-physical part of you. We often refer to that as non-physical part of you as your inner being or your source. It is not important what you call that source of energy or life force, but it is important that you are consciously aware of when you are allowing a full connection to it and when you are restricting it in some way. And your emotions are your constant indicators of your degree of allowing or resisting that connection. So it's wonderful how to be reminded of these things. I don't know about for you, but for me to be reminded of the importance of paying attention to our emotions and how we feel. Because what they're saying is that when we are feeling positive emotion, when we are feeling excited about something, when we are feeling joy or peace about something, that means that we are tapped in and connected to that source energy within us. We're connected to the divine energy within us. And when we're in that state, then we are in that flow state and things can come to us, things show up to us in our lives. The things that we desire, the things that we want to have happen in our life come to us when we are in that state. And so, not to say that when we're experiencing something hard, if we've had a loss in our life, if we've experiencing something difficult, it doesn't mean to just block that out, shift it to something positive, and that it's as simple as that. It's important to mourn, it's important to feel whatever it is that we're feeling. But when we want to manifest something specific in our life, whether it's better health or more abundance or a better job, a career that's fulfilling, whatever that is, focusing on joy, focusing on the things that bring us joy, allow ourselves to visualize and imagine it coming to us and feeling the joy of that, of the possibilities of that, whatever that is in our life. And that draws it to us. It draws those experiences and those desires to our life. If you're here for the first time, or whether you've been here many times, I'd love to connect with you in the chat. Feel free to say hi. Resin is here, and BJ, hello. Nice to have you here. So our feelings are key. That is really key. And I'm going to do something a little different today. I'm going to post some questions in the chat, but instead of doing a prayer today, I'm going to read to you something that Abraham Hicks does called the Morning Rampage. It's a rampage of appreciation, and I'm going to include the link to the YouTube so you can listen to it yourself when you have some time. So I pulled out some of that, and I'm going to read it today. It's really powerful, and it's a way to start your day, just to start it with beautiful feelings that open you and connect you with spirit. So we're going to end with that today. So I'm going to put into the chat our questions. So the first question is, when you're tapped into the source within you, what does it feel like? When you're tapped into and connected to the divine, you're connected to source, spirit, divine intelligence, whatever name is comfortable for you, what does that feel like in your body, in your being? How does it want to be expressed when you're tapped into that? If you'd like to add some comments in the chat, feel free to do so. Yeah, when we're connected to spirit and we're feeling it in our meditation time, in our prayer time, or just in a moment of contemplation, and we feel it, maybe we're looking out at a sunset or looking out at a rainbow in the sky, whatever it may be, nature often will open us and connect us to spirit. It generates joy, does it not? It generates joy and happiness within our hearts. Bliss, yeah, BJ, for sure. Yeah, it's such an amazing feeling, and that's the state that we want to be in when we want to focus on what we want to create in our life. If there's something that we want, whatever that desire is, and as humans, it's anything, right? Anything that we desire, we can focus on. But the key is to focus on it when we're in that state of bliss, when we're in that state of excitement and joy, because what happens is the joy, then it just multiplies, and we feel it more and more and more. Abraham Hicks talks about feeling something for 17 seconds. When we're focused on something for 17 seconds, there, for whatever reason, that's the magic number that it has a certain elevated effect on our being, on our mind, on our heart, and it then draws to us, law of attraction, it draws to us more of whatever it is that we are immersing ourselves in. So the joy and the excitement and the enthusiasm that we're feeling, it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, grounded. Yeah, that's another experience that comes when we're connected to spirit. Yeah, for sure. So the second question is, when you have manifested something you desire, what did it feel like prior to manifesting it? So you were focusing on a desire, you wanted something to happen in your life, and it happened, it manifested, whatever that is, a relationship or better health, or maybe it was a material thing that you desired that showed up. What did it feel like right before that showed up in your life? Was there some kind of state of mind that you were in? I'm curious what you've noticed. If you can think back to those times when you have created something in your life, what did it feel like prior to that? What were your thoughts? What were some of the thoughts that maybe were going through your mind and your heart prior to that manifestation? Well, according to Abraham Hicks, that we manifest a lot of things in our lives, but when we're in that state of joy and we're in that connected state, we're connected deeply to spirit, and we're feeling that bliss, that is the time when things come to us. And so I suspect that if you look back at those times when you've manifested various things in your life, that you were in that state of joy. You were in that state of enthusiasm and excitement for your life and what was happening in your life. They have, as I said, I've been listening to a lot of their YouTube videos, and they're short, 10-minute things. And it's just recordings of their talks. And they talk a lot about this topic and the importance of being in that state of joy and enthusiasm and excitement. Feeling the moment as if it was done. Yeah, so you feel it as if it's already accomplished, right? And when you can put yourself into that and you imagine what it would feel like to have amazing health, to have the abundance that you desire, and you imagine it as if it was already happening right now. What does that do? What does that do to our being, our body, our mind, our spirit? It opens us. Yes, it generates such excitement and enthusiasm. And that's the state. That's the state that we want to be in. Now, again, it's not to say that this is easy all the time, and it's not to say that we have to stay in the state of joy 24/7. That is not at all what I'm saying. Things happen to us as humans that are not always easy and are challenging and hard. And it's important that we honor those times as well, and to be with those feelings, to be with the grief or the sadness or whatever it is that's coming up. So I want to make sure to say that. And I also want to say to not worry that, oh my gosh, I was just thinking about this horrible thing for 17 seconds. Does that mean I'm going to attract these bad things into my life? Law of attraction, like attracts like. So certainly if we're focusing on something that's negative, does it then, do we have experiences of more negative things showing up in our life? Well, there is definitely reason to think that. But I don't want you to be so worried about it that every single thought is going to create something either positive or negative. Have fun with this. Play with it. Start your day. Listen to the Morning Rampage. I'm, going to do in a minute. And go back and watch it on YouTube. Listen to it. And start your day by doing that. And see how you feel. Test it out. Have fun with it. Yes, BJ, the vortex. They talk a lot about the vortex. Yeah. It's that time, that space when we're connected to spirit and we feel this amazing energy of that connection. So I'm going to read this this Morning Rampage, as they call it, and so I'll put it in the chat. It's a little long. I didn't copy all of it. I just included some pieces, but I do have the link to the YouTube video, so I'll put that in as well. And then if you want to just close your eyes, if you're comfortable, and just and listen to it, and imagine as I'm reading, as I'm saying this, as I'm saying the words, just feel it in your body as if you really are choosing these feelings right here in this moment, and just allow it to just wash over you and just feel it in your heart. Today I choose in this moment to feel good, to focus on that which brings me joy. And when I feel good, I am in alignment with the source within me. And when I'm in alignment with the source within me through the law of attraction, more good flows into my life. I know what true faith is. It's an understanding that vibration precedes manifestation. I can find the feeling of well-being even without the manifestation. I embrace this really good day. The way I feel is not dependent on the conditions that have already manifested. It's dependent on the vibrations that I'm tuned to, the vibration that my source holds. I understand that the source within me is aware of everything I desire. And I believe with all that I am that my inner being is guiding me on the path of my greatest joy, my greatest clarity, the path of my most fun. I pronounce today that no matter what I'm doing, that no matter where I'm going, and no matter who I am doing it with, that my dominant intent is to hold myself in the place of feeling good. Today, I'm tuned into who I really am. Today, I'm going to look for reasons to feel good, and I will find them. Today is a really good day. So just taking a deep breath and just feeling the vibration of these words. Today is a really good day. There is something to be said for beginning our day with the vibration of goodness, the vibration of harmony, the vibration of beauty, the vibration of peace, the vibration of love. We can choose to create our day with any vibration we choose. And when we start our day with this vibration, it then gets infused into every aspect of our day. We are creating our day. We can choose to create our day. I put the YouTube link there into the chat again, so you have that. Check it out. There's some good stuff there. I wish you a beautiful day. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're well. Please know that we are here if you need us, and know that you are loved. And I look forward to being with you again on Thursday. Have a blessed day, everyone. Namaste.